Hey, y'all, and thank you so much for tuning in to Respectfully with Miss Pretty Young Thing. I'm your girl, PYT, and let's get into it. Y'all, I'm a little late, but listen, late is better than nothing. Late is better than nothing. So we are here. It is time for the show. Betty Shot O'Clock. You already know what time it is. Baddies Africa we are doing first, and then we're going to go ahead into the Baddies Gone Wild. First and foremost, welcome to PYT TV. I'm your girl, Miss Pretty Young Thing. Respectfully. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, and tell a friend to tell a friend that PYT is in the building. All right. So this episode, I don't know what to expect. It looks like, so the name of the episode is Trio versus Trio versus Trio. So I know to expect a bunch of fights. But as far as the dialogue that comes beyond the fights, whether or not it's going to be a continuation from what we've seen before, or whether or not it's going to be some new dialogue leading to some new squabbles, leading to, a continuation of said storyline, I don't know. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 if you already seen the episode, how you feel about it. Let me know who your most valuable baddie of the week is for both shows. Let me know. And don't forget, on the Twitch side, when we get to 500 followers on Twitch, we will begin to watch the Twitch live streamings. I'm not going to start it before then because I want to be able to kind of sort of get a good crowd in for us to be able to watch the episodes live together. I do have a couple other shows that I want to check out on Twitch as well. I know Drewski is going to be bringing his shows back. I know he recently just came out with a audition that I want to watch probably tomorrow. We need to catch up with some of our Now That's TV shows first. Get into it. I know I'm still missing some Baddies, my last week's episode of Baddies Gone Wild reaction, which I will be putting up as soon as possible. I've been busy, y'all. I've been busy. Okay, work has been draining me. But we doing what we got to do. Okay, we got to stay faithful. We got to stay in this. We got to keep on moving and keep on grooving because the girlies are outside, okay? The baddies are in Africa, and we gotta watch every move while we are in this, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and check out the episode. And like I said before, let me know in the comments how y'all felt about it on the scale of 1 to 10. Let me know. I purposefully avoided Instagram because I want to be able to see what the hell is going on. So we're gonna see Baddies Africa, Trio versus Trio versus Trio. Okay, the episode's only 40 minutes long, so I'll be done before midnight. Let me put this shit on 1.5 speed to get past the intro. Right, so the fighting on the lawn, Pretty P, and Ivory, BTB situation with Natalie, some of the newbies getting mollywopped on the lawn. Natalie bringing up Anna not coming back. BTB is going to be checking on her this episode. Talk about black eyes, Lord. BADDIEBAD. That's me. Be doing them. You. Hold on. Let me get the lineup. Baddies Africa lineup. Where's the lineup? Here we go. All right. Let's see what it's giving today. right. So it's kicking off from where we left off last episode, which is Bad Dolly in a verbal disagreement with Cold Killer about who looked better than who without makeup on. Bad Dolly, respectfully, I love you. But Cold Killer's right. You do look a little different without makeup on. Not Tinkerbella different. Bad Dolly don't look Tinkerbella different, but there's a big difference between her with eyebrows and her without eyebrows. Just saying. I mean, I can say that because there's a difference between me with eyebrows and me without eyebrows as well. Okay, this is me without eyebrows. When I slap them eyebrows on, oh, I'm activated. Respectfully, I'm activated. So I get it. So Summer hits Cold Killer. Let me roll it back. Who won? Summer snuck her, but it looked like Cold Killer finished off. Was Bad Dolly trying to jump in? Yeah, Dolly was trying to jump in. Yeah, Dolly, don't piss me off. Cold Killer said I got a problem with anybody that got a problem with me. And do. Summer looking like a powdered donut is crazy. So Bad Dolly's asking for the floor. So Cold Killer is trying to basically say that Summer was being disrespectful for the name situation on the bus, which is why she called Summer Winter. Cold Killer said nobody said that we a trio and that that's a lame. And Bad Dolly trying to talk over her, and it's just like, shut up. Talking about some don't get smart with me. I'm not trying to get smart with you. I'm trying to tell you I don't want to be a trio, and y'all keep trying to force me into a trio situation. Bad Dolly with these uppercuts. Hold on. Bad Dolly started wilding when she said, "Oh, you be turning up to my music." Ain't getting no hits in. Oh my god, poor baby. Pretty pieces. Summer, sit down, man. Pretty pieces. Sit your ass back before I get you. Damn it, Coachella, get up. Damn, Coachella. And I felt that. So basically, Pretty P is saying right now that she's gonna give Bad Dolly a try, but she be acting kind of fake. a little bit. And I felt that. Hold on, let me back it up. My camera's like, hold on. Nicole Keller called them weird. Basically, Bad Dolly is saying to Pretty P that she's not beefing with um Pretty P this season. Bad Dolly is clearly drunk. But Bad Dolly is saying that there's but a bunch of new girls to worry about. She's not trying to beef with Pretty P. She says she's dunking Summer in the pool. So basically, I love Pretty P. She's so cute. She is so cute. How can you deny this fake? She said, "All right, Bad Dolly, you be acting a little fake. You don't want to beef with me this season, but it don't change the fact that you be acting a little fake, Miss Mamas." And who can blame her? Because at the end of the day, Bad Dolly was coming at her for no reason last season. Like literally all season. Why? Because of Summer? Because of Summer? We got problems right now because of Summer. So it's like I can understand where she's coming from wholeheartedly because I wasn't even trying to beef with you. I wasn't even checking for you in that type of situation, but you were coming for me just off of strength. And it's like that's not fair. You didn't even give me a like real chance. Like at all. This girl did not give her a real chance. Why? Because of Summer. And I can't even say it's fully because of Summer, because it's one of those things where Bad Dolly is a grown woman. She could make friends with who she want to make friends with. She's choosing to ride coattails rather than make real relationships, and that's not on Summer. You can't really say that's on Summer. You really cannot say that that is on Summer, can we? No, no, I can't. I don't know about y'all, but I can't. Okay. Uh, Pretty P went in to hug Dolly, and uh Pretty P basically was just like, "You probably gonna try to sneak her," and she was just like, I'm not Ivory. I'm not Ivory." Bad Dolly injured again. Pretty P said, "I don't know if you're going in the pool or the pond," talking to Summer, and she is dead serious. She did not even smirk when she said that. All right, so now we're going into the newbie room. Ivory and these inches are giving. Oh my God. This soft girl era Ivory that I am witnessing, I am here for it. This girl is I'm single again. Hey, with the earrings, you see the little bamboos with the little nip nip. Yes, even her body look a little better. She might have a little waist shaper on. Ivory, come through, puta. Yes, I'm here for it. She looked good. She looked blessed. Okay. Show me your baddest B. So she's in the room with Fauna and who's the other girl she was talking to? Fauna and K Rican. She's in the room with Fauna and K Rican. Living it up, we said. And let's figure out what they're talking about now. She went to the room to check on them because they were fighting and stuff, trying to figure out what the beef is in the house. She said she didn't get a chance to know them or talk to them when they got into the house because it was already commotion going on. It was already up and stuck. So they're talking about how they already got into it with Dolly and Summer over Fauna's name. So they're basically saying it's not even a day thing, it's a Summer thing. Summer was the one that was being disrespectful. It wasn't even a Bad Dolly thing, which is crazy because Bad Dolly fighting Cold Killer now is like redundant because it's like, yo, you don't really have no problem with this girl. You fighting just for TV time or time at this point in time. Hold on, let me actually hold on. I'm at 8 minutes. Let me actually go back to see why her and Cold Killer was fighting in the first place because that didn't make no sense. So she making fun of Ivory. I mean, not Ivory. She making fun of Summer. She called her a powder donut. She said she got a problem with anybody that got a problem with her. Okay. So now Dolly got the floor. She said ain't nobody gonna go their name right. So basically she's telling her that her name is Winter. You're not gonna disrespect her. Oh, that trio shit. That's what she started coming barking at her for. But that's so stupid. Like she not even try she said it a million times that she was not trying to be a part of no trio. She said it too. She said she's grown as fuck, not trying to be a part of no trio. And then as soon as she mentioned her liking her music, yeah, as soon as she mentioned that she was turning up to her music, all of a sudden she want to turn up for real. And it's like, yeah, Dolly, like, what's the problem? Anyway, let me go back. My camera won't turn back on, y'all. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Not that crazy girl. There we So they asked about Elsie, how they feel about Elsie, in regards to in respect to K Rican, and she said no, it's not squashed. And she said that she had a problem because she was trying to walk up on her when she was like not trying to fight, when she was sick and wasn't in a position to fight. So she's saying that when K Rican not when K Rican didn't want to fight and Coachella jumped in for K Rican, all of a sudden people think that it's a problem and trying to call them a trio just because they got each other's back. And honestly, I understand where she's coming from, but baby, she is a bad bitch. Ah, K Rican. These newbies look good. Oh my gosh. K Rican looks amazing tonight. She looks so good. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay. She said, y'all want to say something when y'all stand up for y'all friends, but y'all got a problem with it. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Look, she said Dolly and Summer was doing all the summer. Lex wasn't doing the most, basically. So they said that they ain't got no problem with Lex. Lex kept it cordial. They said Dolly and Summer was doing the most. They went on one with Summer. Dolly jumping in. They went on one with Dolly. Summer jumping in. And then Lex was the weak one. They said it's not nothing personal. They know it's not nothing personal if Lex ends up getting uh, in the mix because of the fact that she is just trying to be there for her friends. So now it looks like Elsie and Lex are coming in. They try to see if Lex is mutual for real, and they trying to see if Elsie can get her lick back. Ivory is in the mix. Give her her producer credits for real, for real. So let's. All right, let's paint the picture. So K Rican is here, Ivory is here, Elsie is here, Fauna is here, and here go Lex. Lex got some pale legs. Jesus, you light skin. But either or, it looked like K Rican finna come around and Elsie gonna throw a drink in her face, and then the fighting is going to commence. I need to see who's going to win this fight because from what I can see so far, Elsie don't have hands. Oh, there go the drink. So Elsie splash her in the face. How you splash a drink in somebody's face? It's still okay. So she ripped K. Oh, oh, Elsie wig off. K. Rican trying to tackle her. Oh, she getting some hits in. Rican trying to get her to her face. Lex a whole bodyguard. Lex is a whole bodyguard. Why is it this bodyguard lady and Lex tackling K. Rican down? Lex, you're a guardian? Let me find out. Let's get in a guardian check. Now she threw her wig. Not better than you, richer than you, better punani than you. Not the poom poom. Oh, she said it's always up forever when it comes to K Rican. Wait, how did this turn into a jumping situation? So Lex is trying to separate them, and Fauna tried to jump at her. Who was Ivory trying to hit? Wait, wait. So Lex was trying to separate the two of them. Fauna jumped in. Lex tried to get Fauna because Fauna jumping in for no reason. And Lex has some long ass arms because she is uppercutting from behind. Look at this, y'all. That baddie grip of death. That NCAA gripper. Child fauna. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Fauna, you going outside a little bit. I love fauna, but you can't fight, Bookie. Ooh, she's stalking her. She keep hooking it around. But my thing is, Lex, why you keep? Oh, she jumped right on top of her. Oh my god, Ivory over it. Y'all done touched her wig. She just got this wig box. So basically, Fauna jumped on top of Lex. They fell in between the two beds. Ivory trying to separate. They start grabbing her inches. Ivory said, F what y'all talk about. Y'all starting to snatch my wig. Not the yeah, B. Yeah, B. Yeah, B. Yeah, B. Fauna said the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I want to see the facials. I want to see the facials. All right, Lex, she got a couple hits in. Lex face still eats though. Like how you this fine? Lex looks the fuck good. Like what? Wig snatched and still fine is crazy. Battle wounds and still beat is crazy. Both lashes still on. Batty chain still in position. Lex. Now I need to see Fauna's mug. Cause Lex be mugging. Oh, Lex wanna go again. Lex wanna go again. Fauna. I don't know if it's an angle, but I don't see nothing. Fauna face card is still facing as well. Hold on. Oh, she missing the lash. That's about it. Lex said again. And she talking to the security guards. Let us fight. Okay, leave me alone. Let me get my lick back. Oh, hold on. Fauna going in. But Lex still getting her. Lex trying to uppercut. Oh, Lex tired of these security guards. She said, let go of my hands. Okay. She said, don't hold me back. These haters can't 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 hold me back. Lex was not trying to be held back. Okay, honey? Y'all not gonna sit here gripping my arms while I'm trying to pound this bee front of bite. No pun intended. Because that sounded like a whole different statement for a second. These haters can't hold me back. These haters can't hold me back. These haters can't hold me back. Okay. Lex said what she said. All right. Let go of my head. And her booty is bootying. Okay. I don't want to zoom in right there, but I'm going to zoom in over here. And y'all make what y'all want with that information. Look at Ivory. Ivory know her thing thangin'. Ivory, you know her thing thangin'. So Fauna versus Legs. She said, "Let go of my hands." Oh, Iris said, "Good job, ladies," and they over here looking crazy. Child, they in Africa. Africa's Africa-ing. Y'all, let me know on the scale of 1 to 10 how y'all felt about it. Don't forget to vote and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so DTB is linking with Anna, y'all. Anna said, Ain't nobody fire me." Fired where? Fired who? Fire what? Fire when? What Anna do? Hello, child. Listen, DTB is gonna ride for her. DTB gonna ride for her motherfucking nigga. One thing about DTB, she gonna make sure that we get this alliance together. The alliance will be alliancing. The United Nations of Baddies, the United Baddie Nation will be formed. Okay, by any means necessary. She gotta get her vice president Anna together. This neck brace be killing me. DTB's looks will always eat because this looks so good. Come on, baby. Let's go. Okay. So she's checking up on Anna. She said her and Anna are real friends. She knows she's going through it right now. F Natalie, I got your back, boo. But she talked about how she ended up fighting um that other girl. What's her name? Tavy. She fought Tavy, baby. I want to call her Tavi so bad, but that's not how you say her name. I can't be defending Fauna and then calling this girl name wrong. She said she's glad. She said she's glad. Anna said she's glad that she ended up getting Tavy, baby. She said when she got off, BTV is recapping getting off the bus and calling out Natalie, and how Natalie said that she's not fighting her. Anna said that she feels like her and Natalie are just too far gone right now. Anna said that she appreciates all Natalie has done, but it's gone past business and it's going into the personal. And she doesn't know if they can be able to move forward past that phase right now. Ugh, wait a minute. Anna said she's leaving. She flew all the way to Africa to not. So wait, did Anna really get fired? Or is she really on some like I don't want to be around Natalie type shit? Oh my god. Anna saying that she got too many unresolved issues with people, that she's gonna cause more problems if she stays in Africa. What? Why didn't she stick it out? They're literally hold on. We had 16 minutes and we're saying goodbye to Anna. She said she'll be back. She said the experience this season was crazy. Only thing that she would have did different was fighting Natalie. She shocked herself when she hit her. She said she's grateful for the opportunity. She loved Baddies, but some things come to an end. She said she's not mad. Baddies Africa, season 7. Gra gra boom. That's crazy. Talking about she gotta go pack. Girl, you just got there. She went all the way to Africa just to not be in Africa. I don't like it. Okay, so Ivory and Bad Dolly is having a sit down because Bad Dolly feels like she should have a sit down with Ivory. She said she was able to settle with Pretty P. She wants to settle with Ivory as well. Okay, Ivory said yes, they back cool. Okay, okay. So they talk about how she was never in no fake and phony. Bad Dolly said she was never on no fake and phony with her, but the premiere is kind of sort of what it went wrong. Okay, so they did a real hug, ain't no bad blood. She said it, she's basically good. So now they trying to figure out what happened with Lex in the other room. Dolly said, "Don't let them hoes fool you." And Ivory's like, "Look it, I don't know nothing. I'm just here. I'm just a fairy. I'm just a girl." That Dolly saying that them being, calling her the wrong name, getting her name wrong is stupid. But it's not about y'all getting the name wrong. Is that y'all was being well, Summer was being disrespectful about getting the name wrong, and that's not the same thing. Okay, so and she informed her that her and Pretty P are good. Okay, we friends again. Girl, I can tell you been lying and you needing somebody to talk to. Girl, Ivory looked good. Oh, look at her little dimple, her little makeup, her little shimmer. Ooh, look at her laying her edge with the little clip. Get it? That's crazy because Dolly is the one looking crazy in this scene. Where is your lash, friend? Put it back on, friend. Girl, I could tell you been fighting and you're needing somebody to talk to. Girl, not you trying to call Summer and Lex. Ivory not trying to make up with everybody now. Okay, just you, just you. All right. So I guess now Natalie is with the new girls, and there's a whole bunch of stuff happening in the house between Fauna, um, K Rican, and Cold Killer that they all got to get to the bottom of. So let's see. Let's see if anything can get resolved with Natalie. We know it's not. All right, so Natalie goes to her Baddies' house to talk to some of the newbies, and they gotta get to the bottom of whoever got beef. He is up and stuck with each other because we're not doing this every single day. It's them trying to like throw the word trio on them. She's like, "Is this a trio?" They're not a trio. They're just riding for each other. They just got each other's back. Simple as that. They're not gonna let nobody try them. And there's nothing wrong with that. So basically, they're informing her on how Summer was disrespecting her name, and like at the end of the day, you're never gonna call me. I'm not gonna call you Winter, so you can't just be calling me whatever it is that you want to call me. That's jealousy, and basically, Natalie's telling them that we got to figure it out because we all going out together. She said they can't fight in the club. They got to be on their best behavior. My camera is not working, y'all. She's telling him how they book the baddies all over the world. She don't want them to act a fool out there, and they don't get to take over the African market. She's trying to figure out where everybody's at. A house meeting, if it goes up, it goes up. They still going to the club tonight. K Rika said ain't nothing coming positive out this thing. She's well prepared basically for whatever is about to happen. As she should. As she should, because the way these house meetings be, we watch season after season after season how these house meetings be crazy. So, all right. Natalie is doing damage control. This is crazy. Trio, damage control. I switched cameras, y'all. All right. So now Natalie is talking to trio number two, which is the other set of new girls, Elsie, Russian, and who was the other one? Oh, Elsie, Russian, and TV Baby. Okay, so apparently before filming, Kay Regan said something about what you call it, Elsie K's family and her hubby, and she feels like kids and family should be off limits, which they should. So basically, buck five. So basically now, Russian Cream said everything that she said as far as what her problem was as far as Elsie and thinking that she's weird or whatever the case may be, and that Rican is weird for not telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth on this. So apparently, after the cameras cut, they jumped Elsie. Ooh, that's a little crazy. So Natalie is saying that she wants everybody to get together so that they can address it because they gotta go out. They are hosting a party. They can't fight at the clubs. They gotta get it out their system. Because if they start fighting in the club, then nobody's gonna want to book them. Now we're gonna see how it goes. She said, "Man, I ain't going to jail." House meeting. What the heck Rolly got on? Rolly, what in the Princess and the Frog? Rolly want to be a Disney princess so bad. What is this ensemble? This Disney moo I've never seen a Disney moo before. They be so shocked when UTB be wearing a neck brace. Ivory twerking. I'm loving this soft girl era. So DTB already said that she's not here for the house meeting. Scotty looked like she just rolled over. Like Lemmy was making that coochie breathe. K. Rican talk like such a big Atlanta girl. Talk just like he is. K. Rican is ready to fight. She is ready to fight. Summer, relax. She's doing a recap. Natalie said, point blank period, we going to the club tonight. So y'all need to figure it out. Wait, did Natalie change her confessional look? Oh. How y'all feel about Burgundy Natalie? This a little shake and go. I love the chain. I like this look. Very cute, demure, small Rolex piece. Classy nails. I love it when Natalie does not do too much. She's age appropriate. Once again, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's not it's not over the top like I think the last one was the right amount of over the top. This one is playing it safe and she still looks good. So I'm here for it. I love it when Natalie is age appropriate. When she be doing the absolute most with the colors and the unicorns and the daisies and the flowers and the rainbows. Not here for it. So Tavy Baby is calling them out for jumping. What's up with the side tooth in Rick and Mouth? Okay. I don't mean to be all up in your grill, but what the fuck? This tooth right here is not in her mouth. She got one, two, three. Yeah, she missing one of these. At first, I thought she had a gold cap, but now that I'm looking, ain't nothing in that bit. That's a little crazy. You too bad of a bit to be missing teeth, friend. So I don't understand. Elsie thinks she got jumped. They're saying that they didn't jump her. So Tavy calling her unjumpable. Y'all say she got jumped. So why? How is she unjumpable? I don't understand. Tranqui. Who's this? K Regan? Ooh. Tranqui, I'm about to fill you in. Who's this with the purple? Okay, yeah, that is K Rican. So K Rican went against Tavy Baby just now. All right, so basically, here's the long version. Anna Mac has said her goodbyes for the season, which means she is no longer going to be on here. Which means she caught a flight to Africa for no reason. I'm starting to think that she did not catch a flight to Africa, and they just acted as if she caught a flight to Africa, which would be very much dumb. But I don't know. Like, did she get fired? Did she got not get fired? It's kind of hard to tell at this point in time because you literally caught a flight for no reason. If you did not get fired, like, did she go all the way to Africa and then realize I don't want to do this no more, or did let me hear about it by the time she got to Africa and then that was a wrap, or did her and DTB film her scene in Atlanta and they acted like she was in Africa? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Not gonna hold you. It's kind of hard to tell. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that part. Ivory Tranqui made up with Bad Dolly, and so did Pretty P. Bad Dolly actually apologized to both of them and said that it ain't no beef. Like, I really ain't got no problem with y'all. Which I've been saying from jump that Bad Dolly does not have a problem with Pretty P and does not have a problem with Ivory. These problems are just forming off of, like, Bad Dolly is taking all of Summer's beefs and making enemies for no reason, and so is Lex. Anna can't afford a flight to Africa. Her apartment rent due, and they didn't give Remy lap dance that much. I shouldn't have read that out loud. Allegedly. All right. Um. What else? I'm trying to think. So bad. Dolly said her goodbyes to Animat. Um. Lex was trying to break up a fight between the newbies and ended up getting sunk into the fight. She ended up fighting Fauna in the middle of trying to break up a fight between K Rican and one of the other newbies. Right now they're doing a house meeting. Natalie's telling them that they gotta get it off their chest before going to the club, because if they go to the club and they start fighting, they might get banned from the country. How you feel about Ivory and Lex being scissor sisters now? Child, allegedly. I feel like we been knew that this was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. Child, it hasn't happened yet during the episode, but I know it's going to happen eventually in the season. So we gonna see. Irvin jumping in for Lex again. Never thought I'd see the day. I haven't got to that part yet, so I don't know. Right now, I'm watching Ivory. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. Ivory did jump in for Lexi. Ivory jumped in for Lex because Lex was getting jumped from the back while trying to help break up a fight. So Ivory was punching on the back of Fauna because Fauna was hitting Lex for no reason, because I think she thought that Lex was trying to jump in the fight when she was actually trying to like calm the situation down. But at the end of the day, Lex, you are not a paid bodyguard. So it's one of those things where the only reason that fight happened was because Lex was playing like she worked for the Guardian or something. All she had to do was sit down, and that fight would have never existed in the first place. I don't know. I don't know. So right now, K Regan is fighting Tavy Baby on behalf of Elsie. They both missing. Are they gonna go again? Because they were missing. They were punching air. Kirika said she should have been taking temperature the first night when they were all like jumping on that girl's situation, which I agree. Because if Tavy Baby was there the whole time that Elsie was getting, bamboozled by these girls, why is it now that you're choosing to be by her side? Irvin was defending his basketball. Listen, I know that's right. Her little basketball bookie. Mm, and was one thing about Natalie Chin. Y'all stressing her out. Y'all stressing Auntie out. How y'all gonna stress out the grand dame like that? Her edge is laid. I love this color on her. This little honey blonde highlight situation with the black root. But y'all stressing out my girl. Heads in beds, y'all. Ain't none of y'all took a nap before the club. Y'all just gonna be going out. Lord. That's why Natalie's stressed now. Y'all got this lady smoking a J in Africa. First of all, how did you sneak that there? I know you didn't buy it on the premises. How much you brought with you? Okay. Tavy B contradicting herself every other sentence. How you coming at people for being friends and fighting girls? Listen. Then fighting girls for jumping for a BFF you met 36 hours ago. I agree. I agree. I agree. Because what? She was doing too much. And honestly, she was doing too much from the very beginning. The reasoning behind her trying to go come for DTB was even dumb. It's like, girl, you stressing me out. I'm about to pass me the blunt, Natalie, because these people stressing us out doing the most. So K Rican is just like not feeling Baby Baby. Who is this? Fauna? Now Fauna want to fight Tavy Baby. These newbies can't fight. Ooh. Okay, so remember K Rican said that she was tired last week and could not fight Russian Cream. So now Russian Cream sees that K Rican is up and stuck, and she's just like, "Hey, it's my turn. It's my turn. I want that. I need that." Okay, hold on. Let me see where that started from. So Fauna versus Tavy Baby. That fight was boring. And then in the corner of your eye, you see the Rican versus Russian Cream fight right at the corner of the screen. And it looked like Russian Cream was low key whooping her ass. It's what you call it screaming at the top of her lungs though. Elsie, tag her! Tag her! Tag her! Ivory said, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm screaming. Rolly, Rolly said, okay. She said, Elsie, stop screaming and get in the paint. Elsie said, I've been in the paint. She said, you're going to have to keep getting in that motherfucker because this is your beef. I agree. Tavy was observing how to tag Rican, but Rican ended up whooping your ass. How you lose a sneak? What? Wait, so this girl snuck Rican just to lose? Come on, Rican. Come on, Rican. At this point in time, I don't understand. Elsie, Elsie, Bookie. Ivory saw everyone fighting and just wanted to. Ivory gets off on this stuff. Ivory was having a time watching them fight. I'm sorry, but I be crying for her when Elsie trying to fight. She cannot fight. Who's that? Russian versus that was Russia versus Fauna? Yeah, Fauna. Fauna said, I'm disappointed in you. You was doing all that talking and you didn't do nothing. Scotty said, I don't even know why y'all fighting for real. Rolly always loves the ones that I don't like. She over here talking about how she loved Tavy Baby chocolate self. I want to love her so bad, but she getting on my nerves. She's getting on my nerves. Like none of these fights have anything to do with her. She's just trying to jump in for a storyline at this point in time. But get your clout, sis. Get your clout. Get your clout. Okay. She definitely hot sauce got some fire in her eyes. Okay. Fauna didn't do anything either. Fauna did not do anything. I love Fauna. She is very beautiful, but she cannot fight. Ooh, now it's about to be. Oh! So now it's Tavy Baby versus Cold Killer. And Cold Killer tried to do the Scotty kick. Why did Tavy Baby snatch her up by the ankle? I did not expect that. Oh my God, Becky. Look at her leg. What is this? No, Tavy is eating Cold Killer. She is eating Cold Killer. What is happening? Why did she snatch her up by the ankle the way that she did? That's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing. Like, what? I never want this to happen to me. This is what almost happened to Scotty at the reunion, but she ended up falling instead. Scotty, you can't be doing these predictable moves because this is what happens. This is what happens. I don't let this be you, Scotty. If you fight any more this season, don't let this be you because they snatching ankles now. Natalie's like, don't fall in the water. Let me watch this again. It's the animation. I mean, not the animation, the captioning. That big got her leg. Oh, who is that? That sound like Bad Dolly. Natalie said, don't fall in the water. Cold Killer said, if I gotta squeeze your nips and bite you on your booty, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Okay? Fighting dirty. No rules to fighting. What you talking about? OMG. They telling Elsie to sit down and shut up. And Elsie look like all she know how to do is scream. Elsie! Killer really thinks she a kung fu master. The way Killer was talking, you would swear. You would swear. I thought Tavy was gonna eat, but she really isn't. She's really not. She thinks she giving oxtail, but it's giving a side of cabbage. It really is, cause she thought she ate for real, for real, and it's your fault, and you. It's this young lady's fault. Freaking Elsie, you losing fights got people jumping in for you. Can see the upper whites is crazy, cause you really can. Like the white of her eye is always showing. Natalie said, "We're barely getting through this house meeting because all the new girls are fighting. Her head is spinning. She just want him to stop." She said that, so when did Elsie get jumped? So Rolly said when they were at the bar, Elsie was chilling, she was cool, and right after, Kokilla, not Kokilla, Kid Rican ended up punching her, and then Kokilla ended up jumping. Rolly is ready to snap because she's just trying to get her word out and get to the bottom of the situation on why they don't like Elsie and why Elsie keep ended up getting jumped. And Russian Cream want to talk so damn bad. Rolly said, "Do you got a problem with me?" OMG, the facial expressions on this episode are so funny to me. I feel like Elsie gonna end up pulling a blow dart from under her titties and stuff. Oh my god, she better not. She better not. Y'all, listen, Zimbabwe. LCK from Zimbabwe. I feel like Elsie would already win the fights if she just swing back because she seemed pretty strong. She has the upper body strength. She's not utilizing it, and that is so annoying. She needs to pull a Rolly and just snatch them by the hair and just kara kara kara. I feel like if she child, I don't know. She needs some fighting lessons. She needs some fighting lessons. Okay. She be having to fight the voices in her head at the same time. The only thing she can focus on is grabbing. That's all she do. She just grab, yeah, tug back and forth a little bit. She weigh a little more, so she ends up on top. But then the person that she's on top of always ends up flipping her over. It's like, girl, where's your core strength? What is happening? I don't know. I don't know. It's not making sense. She is too big of a bit to be losing the way she is. So, uh-oh. So Russian is saying Rolly is making up lies. She said her and else she's saying that she's not there. That they did not try to set up they weren't trying to set up nobody. They weren't trying to jump nobody. Not Summer trying to instigate some ish. Natalie is saying that Fauna wants an apology for her name. Not Summer. Not Summer finally got her name right. Not is fan of strawberry today and is fan of grape tomorrow. I'm screaming. You be on that weird shit move. Summer said, if you don't like it, then do something about it. I dare you." And I don't like that Summer actually is fighting a little decent this season. I don't like that. Natalie said, "Can we go outside tonight and leave it here at the house?" Summer said after this, it went straight for K Rican. Summer said we can go out after this. She needs that from K Rican. Summer said she don't get it. Come on, K Rican. Come on, K Rican. Why is Summer winning? Ivory looks embarrassed. Ivory is giving secondhand embarrassed for K Rican because it's like she knows she don't like Summer like that, but she's just like, dang, this girl just got eight, and there's nothing I can do about it. I like Elsie though. I'm just speaking the obvious. Yeah, I love Elsie too. She just need to keep your head up and swing hard. I feel like Elsie probably got the strength of what's the name of that girl on Baddies Gone Wild? I was about to call her Sunflower. Daisy. She probably got the strength of Daisy deep inside. Release the crouching tiger. Okay? Come on. Release the Black Panther. Okay? Not gonna lie, I was getting tired of Summer again at the end of Midwest, but for some reason I'm back to loving her this season. I know everybody hate her and it's trashy, but she's just entertaining. I feel like the Emma Till thing reignited my dislike for her, and that's just what it is. Um, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's interesting seeing like Summer took lessons, and I need to know who she got lessons from because she went from losing every fight to low key being undefeated this season so far. Eh, did she lose a fight? Well, she lost a fight against Ivory. Her fight against Ivory is the only person that she's lost against so far for this Africa season. Who the hell taught you how to fight? This girl took classes. This girl did her homework. This girl went back on the season, watched it in slow motion, and realized, you know what? I need to keep my head up and just start throwing. She switched up. She switched up. And Summer did, in fact, eat her. Summer ate. Summer left no crumbs. It is quite sad how Summer did her. Like, quite sad. Dang, Rican. Ooh, Lex still mad about her wig. So Fauna, come come. Not her stealing Ivory's words. Come come. Oh whoa! It turned into a jumping situation. So it was Lex versus Fauna, and of course, Bad Dolly jumps in. And who's that jumped in for her? And then Ivory jumped in. Somebody with red jumped in. Dolly looks like a wildebeest. Whoa! Where is the rest of her hair? Like, listen, I'm part of the Team Five head committee, but Dolly got a seven head. The lack of edges is wild to me. Cause damn. I think so too, Corin. I think that Ivory was just trying to grab Dolly and calm her down because y'all know that they made up or whatever the case may be, but it was giving like Dolly, you're doing the absolute most. Like always. Like stop. For real, for real. It was giving weird. But it definitely was some secondhand embarrassment watching that shit like partake or whatever the case may be. Dolly does look like a creature without her wig. Not wrestle for food as a kid. Okay, so then they end up going to the club regardless. It looks like the looks will be looking at the club next week. Ooh, check them out. Hold on. Rolly, I'm here for the bust down. DTB, the nothing has to be said. You already know the assignment will be understood. And Natalie looks the fuck good. I don't know where she got these shades from. Lex need to upgrade her club appearance looks because she just be looking like she going to the function every single time. And it's kind of annoying. Cause you're the baddest, one of the baddest girls on the show. Who is this with the orange wig? That wig is eating from that little corner piece. I don't know who that is, but you ate that, I fear. All right, so they go to the club. Is this the club appearance where they mess up the looking? Let me see. No, that's not the one. So Rolly is standing up for Natalie, saying she used to be about the whole Sunday fun day and getting to know the girls and taking them out, or whatever the case may be. And now girls be dragging her into drama, basically. Okay, Elsie. Ooh, so Elsie next episode is going to be calling out Tavy Baby for fraternizing with the enemy. We beefing with them. Why you kikiing in their face? Why you showing all 32 teeth in their face? And she telling her how she feel. Really looking good. Let's look like she got picked up after all of I don't like how no, for the club appearance, Tranqui, how she just had on a random crop top and some jeans. Like, this your second season. Don't let summer outdress you. Ooh. Natalie said that she don't think that she's grown to like the new Scotty, that she's changed. Oh, so Bad Dolly snatched the mic out of K Rican's hand at the club appearance. They trying to brunch. Now they trying to throw food. Everybody getting upset because it's like, hold on, it's food on this table. Ivory said, my hair and my makeup done. Let me get the hell up out the way. Scotty trying to help. This girl said, this robe is new. And Rolly's like, look at these hoes. Look at these hoes. Not throwing food. Y'all barely eat. Throwing brunch. Yo, it's the brunch plates coming everywhere for me. Elsie said, if you in my tribe, you're not gonna be speaking with the colonizers, okay? And you can't blame her. You can't blame her. These girls been fighting her every episode. She does not want the only girl that's been standing up to her, standing up for her, fraternizing with the colonizers. Her fits for the club could be better. It look like she just do that. She does look like she just do it together. Can everyone watching subscribe? Nina, say it with your chest, please and thank you. Okay, why does Summer's green confessional look eat? I'm trying to tell you, Summer been doing that just a little bit. Something is off in the user. No, for real. Get your lottery tickets, y'all. Like she irritates me too, Corin, but for some reason her looks we're definitely looking. Okay, Natalie's looks were looking. DTB is always eating. Rolly's looks were looking. The people I usually don't like their looks were looking. As far as I usually hate Natalie's confessional looks, they were eating today. I usually hate Rolly's club appearance looks, and it was eating today. I usually hate everything about what Summer got going on, and she was good all day. So I'll give credit where credit's due. Lex, we need to get better with the club appearances, Bookie. You got it for the confessionals. Now the on-screen look needs to match up. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. The episode's done. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did I feel about it? I ain't gonna hold you. I was entertained for the entire episode. There was a lot of dialogue. There was a lot of fights. There was a lot of breakup to makeups. There was a lot of everything. I could give this episode a 10 out of 10. I really don't have any complaints. Like, it was a lot of funny moments. It was like a lot altogether. Like, the episode had depth to it. It had, you know, the storylines were storylining. You know how sometimes people's storylines don't make sense? I understand everyone's storyline at this point in time. I think the only person that I feel like is biting off of people just for the sake of at this point in time is Tavy Baby. Other than that, everybody else has a legit storyline. I understand who you're beefing with, why you're beefing with them, or whatever the case may be, and I'm here for it. Now, although I don't care for Tavy Baby like that, I do appreciate that she seems to be the only person standing up for LCK, because LCK can't be fighting these battles alone, and she don't even know how to squabble up, respectfully. Um, was Choco not in the episode for like a single second? I don't think Choco Brown has been in any episode yet. I think Choco Brown might be joining them on a different city. I think Choco Brown will be joining them at a different city because we have not seen her. She has not come on yet, right, Nina? I don't think she's come on yet. Hmm. Choco is in the first episode. They did her introduction, and that's it, right? She wasn't in the episode. Am I wrong? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. They showed her introduction to introduce her as a newbie, but she wasn't in the episode, right? Yeah, Tranqui. I think she might live right now. They're in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. I think Choco Brown is from like Ghana or something. Like, they're gonna link with her down the way. Maybe she ain't had her passport together. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But all in all, let me know in the comments, y'all. How did y'all feel about the episode on a scale of 1 through 10? I give it a 10. It did what it was supposed to do. It had the funny moments, it had the fights, it had the breakup to make up, like I said before. It had the improvements on the looks. It had the improvement on the fightings. Like, Summer, you took boxing lessons. I'm here for it. Like, I'm definitely happy for them. Baddie of the week. Most valuable baddie this week. I think last week was Ivory, and it low key still is Ivory. What y'all think? Who's the most valuable baddie of the episode? Because it's still giving Ivory to me, just a tad. I think it might still be giving Ivory. Do y'all disagree? Favorite baddie this season right now, Tranqui, is Ivory. Lexus Mutual just step up your fits. Like, she's a part of the trio. She still has her own mind while Summer and Dolly act up like Pinky in the Grain without the damn brain. For real, for real. And at this point in time, Lex, if you're not really beefing with nobody this season, aside from the accidental beef that formed with you and the new girls, you might as well beat your face and have your wig strapped the hell to your head all season, because you're not going to be fighting like that. But that ship has sailed. Because now you're fighting fauna. I'm gonna go Ivory as well. Yeah, I think it's Ivory for me. And scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this episode a 10. All right, y'all. It is 12:36. I'm gonna take a quick break, And then we're going to be back live to talk about Baddies Gone Wild. If you've watched Baddies Gone Wild, if you haven't watched Baddies Gone Wild, it doesn't matter. Come and join us for the talk. Don't forget, y'all, if you're watching from Twitch, please hit that follow button. If you haven't yet followed me on Twitch, please, 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 please follow me on Twitch. I want to start doing the live watch parties on Twitch and then do an after party on YouTube so that we can discuss, take calls, break down the episode, etc., 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 to make this more of a fun experience, okay? So I want to make sure that we do that. If you're down for the cause so that we can actually watch the episodes, because Twitch will let us do what we do. YouTube won't for copyright purposes, but Twitch will let us do what we do. So please, please, please go ahead and follow my Twitch, follow my Twitch, follow my Twitch, follow my Twitch. Let's get that, rack up those followers so that we can start doing our watch parties on Twitch, watch it live and in color, and then come over to YouTube to do the after parties. If you're down for that, go ahead and follow my Twitch. How to set up a Twitch account. I put my link there. I don't think you necessarily have to make one. I think if you click that link, it might automatically send you to Safari or whatever it is that you use. And then you can make a Twitch later. But my Twitch is twitch.tv/Miss Pretty Young Thing. Same name as here. Listen, I'm trying to cackle on the other side. Russian and Rolly probably gonna fight next episode. You saw that food fight, girl. You know Rolly gets aggressive when people waste food. I get aggressive when people waste food too. What? We're in Africa. It's a lot of starving children here for y'all to be throwing eggs and bacon and potato and aki and saltfish and whatever it is that they be eating over there. Like what? What is happening? Doing the absolute most. But yeah, y'all, it is 12:38. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back at 12:45. 12:45. We're gonna take a quick 7-minute break. Big shout out to each and every person that's here. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, and tell a friend to tell a friend that PYT is in the building. I will be posting my recap sometime between tomorrow and Tuesday. Don't forget to comment on those as well. Let me know how you feel about my take on the episode or whatever the case may be. I heard Rolly gonna fight LCK. Ooh, child. We gonna see. We gonna see. Batty shot o'clock. I will see y'all in a few. And once again, I appreciate y'all for taking the time to watching Baddies Africa with me. Baddies Gone Wild is next. Thank you for watching PYT TV. I'll see y'all in a few. Respectfully. Oh,